Hi, I'm Nienke and I want to share about how I manage myself, talking about my strengths and weaknesses, but also talking about how I manage others and if I'm actually ready to manage others in the future as well.
So let's go on a walk.
First, I want to talk about my emotional intelligence. Since I was 12, I've been in and out of therapy due to different reasons. One of them was an eating disorder when I was 12, the other one was a generalized anxiety disorder, and that I eventually got into a depression. Even this last year, I've been in therapy specifically for becoming aware of my own emotions and trying to regulate them better. This really helped me, and it also showed in my emotional intelligence test in class, as my score was pretty high. On the other side, my self-efficacy score was not that high, which makes sense because I don't always believe in myself. I don't always believe that I'm capable of doing all the things that I want to achieve in life. Some things I found interesting in class have to do with my self-efficacy. Two of them were the feedback session as well as learning from my mistakes. So I experienced the feedback sessions different than my peers because I had a hard time with receiving feedback instead of giving. I know that I'm a pretty direct person and I don't have a problem with sharing my opinion about others, obviously in a good way, but I do have a problem with receiving feedback as I don't always believe in myself. So getting compliments is hard for me and makes me uncomfortable because I most of the time don't believe those things about myself in the first place. This is also something that I'm aware of and that I know that I do. And it's something I've been working on because over the past years I've been working a lot on my mindset, just becoming more positive, believing more in myself, working with affirmations, and using daily habits to solve that. Then the other thing was learning from my mistakes. In class we had to write down all our failures and all our wisdoms. And honestly, this was harder for me because I failed in life due because I'm 23, I'm still in my bachelor's second year, and I already had in my head that I would already have my bachelor's degree by now and even maybe my master's. So writing down those failures, I thought I was gonna have a whole list. And the funny part was that I didn't even come up with more than 5 things, which made me realize that life is all about perspective. I maybe think every day that I failed, but if I look at it differently, those things I think I failed at, I just learned from, and those made me who I am today, which I'm pretty proud of. So enough about my past and my feelings. Let's talk about how I manage myself. I am a planner. I plan everything. I plan my classes, my workouts, my appointments, my relaxed time, my time with friends. Everything is in my planner, so I know when, what to do. I'm a really goal-oriented person, and if I don't plan, I know I won't reach my goals. So my planning is really important for me. Some of my future career goals are becoming a certified PT. I want to work as a personal trainer with high performance athletes, maybe with strength and conditioning, and eventually have my own company or my own gym. I'm currently working towards one of those goals, which is becoming certified as a PT. Actually, I have my exam today, so let's pray and hope that I can call myself certified personal trainer after this weekend. As I work hard on achieving my goals, I sometimes work a bit too hard, which I'm definitely aware of, because life is all about balance, balancing your rest time and balancing your work life. I struggle with that and I'm working on it because I know how important it is to rest and recover for your whole body and your mind. So now let's talk about how I am ready to manage others. I work at Saints and Stars as front of house, where I manage the team on shifts. So let's open. I don't really have a problem with managing people. I've always been a leader on the field with field hockey, in group projects, anywhere that a leadership role needed to be. I was the one that stood up. I have a lot of manager skills, such as communication. I have to communicate with the other FOHs all the time, give feedback, and so on. I'm also really good at time management. I like to be proactive. I like to get things done way before the deadline. So in my work, that shows. There's definitely one thing I can improve on, and that's delegating tasks. I don't have a problem with delegating. I just am a perfectionist, so I know when I do it well. So sometimes I have a hard time trusting other people's, but that is something I have to learn because other people also have to learn. So they have to do it and I can give feedback as a manager. So now that we did a quick lab and talked about all of that, I personally can say that I manage myself well and I think I'm ready to manage others as well. However, there are always skills that I can improve on and I'm excited to start learning on my internship.